All right, what's up, guys?
How's everybody doing?
So today we're going to be talking about the real reason why Drake unfollowed Ice Spice on Instagram.
And I know you told me about this, and I couldn't believe you. I didn't believe you.
Yeah, no,
And,
we have some text messages from Drake, and
we can't confirm they're from the verified account.
yeah, it was
The
leaked.
one-
We saw it on one of the websites, but yeah, he flew her out to Toronto for OVO Fest. That's the festival he does with music and
Yeah,
stuff.
you were there, right?
Yeah, I was there in the crowd. I saw him perform. I saw both of them there.
Yeah. How was before we get into how was Ice Baby's live performance?
Ice Spice.
Ice
She
Spice?
was really good.
Who's
She
Ice
did Munch.
Baby?
Ice Baby's nobody. That's not a real person.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ice Spice. That's
Yeah, Ice Spice. She's from the
So-
Bronx. She's got Munch. Parentheses feeling you.
yeah. That music video, a lot of production.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of
Someone-
good dancing.
someone
She was sitting up in the basketball hoop.
Yeah, that
You
takes
guys
a lot
probably
of
saw that.
effort, right? I think. How
Yeah.
high are those things?
Yeah, basketball hoops are like 10 feet high, so her sitting up in that is pretty dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
if she falls off, you never know what could happen.
They didn't really look like they had any mats down, but that
No.
was pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, I think that's part of the allure for,
She's dangerous.
the dangerous street style rapper of like, anything can happen.
And that song's fast.
Yeah, it's a fast song.
So
I think the whole song, studio release is like 2 minutes. Her Rolling Loud performance was about 1:20. And so Drake flew her out, went to OVO Fest, and Drake was kind of like, "You thought I was feeling you, you're a munch." And now we don't. Now it's like
Drake said her own thing to her.
yeah, she's known for calling people munch, but in this case, it seems Drake called her the munch. So it's like so she's now we don't really know who exactly is the munch, and if it's Ice Spice, if it's Drake.
He unfollowed her, right?
Yeah,
So
he
it's
unfollowed her.
Did she unfollow him after she found out?
I don't know if she follows him. I don't know if she doesn't follow him.
Did she follow him first?
I don't know. I'm
guessing.
assuming.
Yeah.
Maybe he DM'd her.
Yeah,
maybe
she
he
was
sent
like,
her a
"Hey,
DM.
I noticed you're not following me."
Yeah, he's like, "You want to come out to OVO Fest? Do it with me. Come watch me do music and stuff."
Drake is notoriously doing music.
Yeah, Drake's always doing music. He makes a lot of music. Ice Spice, relatively new on the scene.
I don't think she has as many songs as Drake right now.
I think Drake has more songs than Ice Spice. Not sure. Could be Ice Spice.
I can pull up some links here.
Yeah, if you want to pull up some stats about how many songs Drake has versus how many songs Ice Spice has. I think Ice Spice is more popular than Drake, though.
Yeah, you never really know with what's popular these days.
No.
It's like changes
Yeah.
so much.
It changes
Too
a
much.
lot.
And this Ice Spice,
Ice Spice.
her skyrocket in popularity,
It's going right now. Yeah,
there's
she's going high right now.
a few rockets up there. Like
Yeah,
really,
no, she's getting really popular really quick. And
she's just taking that momentum
yeah.
to the top.
Some people have said she's an industry plant.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Some people think she was put in there by the industry to,
Well,
for
which
control
industry?
purposes.
Because we have a few industries in this country that each one kind of runs its own little sector that controls a certain population.
Yeah. No, there could be
there's
dark secret cabal.
and the ones that pit us against each other.
Yeah.
They're all the same. They're at the end. There's only a handful of people.
Yeah.
And they all know each other.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just doing
There's
this.
only a few people, that control all of the different industries, and they decide what we like and what we enjoy.
They're all usually like controlled by the same like group of like CEOs that all they do is
Billionaires,
they make money and
globalists.
make
elites.
They make some harsh decisions, to say the least.
They get to decide who suffers and who thrives.
And right now, Ice Spice,
they decided that Ice Spice is going to do well. Maybe they want to promote mixed race people with orange hair. That's that's a small demo. Ginger haired mixed people. That's been an oppressed group for a long time. So maybe they finally worked their way up and made a deal with the elites to get some representation. So Ice Spice gets to be the face of female mixed redheads.
Yeah, and that's a really underrepresented group, but you don't really know how far it's gonna connect with.
Yeah, and Crunch and Munch, that's like a brand of snacks. They probably like this lingo being popular.
It's like a synergy thing.
Yeah, people Google Munch and then they see Crunch and Munch snacks. So this is it's a good term that hasn't gotten a lot of talk or play. So that's probably what it is.
I've seen a lot of mentions here. I'm going through the hashtags right now.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And there's some really insane ones here that their conspiracies are a little bit like they touch on a lot of subjects on why Drake unfollowed
her. Yeah,
but
Ice Spice.
No one's really asking the real questions about where did they get what phone are they on, because sometimes
Who, Drake and Ice Spice?
If you tap the screen wrong, it'll automatically unfollow you from some of these places.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a mistake.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't mean to unfollow. Maybe he doesn't have control of his Instagram.
I think that's the big thing is that he doesn't.
Boys. It's probably his friends who uses Instagram. They hit on people.
There's probably a marketing company that gets paid.
There's probably a team that does all this.
Yeah, and they
decide who Drake follows, and maybe they decided it would she's gaining more from his following than he gains from following her. So it might hurt Drake's image by following Ice Spice, so they figure he shouldn't follow her because she gains more than he does. And Drake's a good businessman, so you would assume that he's always going to come out on top in any deal he does.
Well, the fact that Drake is even following you in the first place, that's an endorsement.
That's a big boost for you, But that also could be part of the plan, just to unfollow her. So maybe
to cause a little bit of
because it could ultimately hurt her more than she gains from the initial boost to unfollow her after following her, because they go, oh, she must be hot because Drake followed her, but then he unfollows her, so it's like, okay, so now we have for sure proof that Drake has switched up on her and he's no longer loyal to Ice Spice or anything she does or produces.
Which, it's a shame that one guy has that kind of control.
I mean, is it? I don't know. You tell us.
Well, some people...
Is it bad that Drake has so much power? I'd say, he earned his spot, right?
He did too.
Drake's also a mixed person, but he's not ginger, so maybe he bonded with Ice Spice over that.
He's kind of the unofficial spokesperson for mixed race
people. Yes, Drake is pretty much the most famous.
He's the Jeff Bezos.
Him and Kim
people.
Kardashian are the two most famous mixed people on Earth, probably. And I guess they were giving Ice Spice a chance.
There's probably like a secret group of mixed people,
famous,
that
powerful mixed race people
run everything.
Yeah, the same way there's a secret group of people who decides who's going to be put in the industry.
Yeah, and you just know that the people at the top are old white guys.
Yes, old white people
run
own
the industry.
Everything. They have 99% of the wealth. So whatever they decide, who knows. But yeah, Ice Spice is definitely a good direction for it's good to give people an opportunity to feel certain ways and do certain things. So if she's gonna do music and she shakes her body pretty good and people seem to like it when she jiggles her body. So I think that's good for her to be able to do that when she wants to.
There was some other reports of other people that she has been following.
Oh, really?
That she's gained so many followers.
Yeah, she's
from
gained
being
a lot of followers,
which is kind of the opposite effect you'd hope Drake wanted. What was Drake's real intention?
Yeah, what was Drake's real intention? Did he want to sleep with her? Did Drake want to have sex with her? She said he was very respectful. So maybe he respectfully was like, I like what you're doing, and maybe he got catfished. Maybe he thought she was taller. Maybe she wasn't tall enough for him.
Or she's maybe too much woman for him.
Yeah,
frankly.
maybe he smelled her. Yeah. He smelled her cooch, and it wasn't fresh enough for him or something.
I don't like to really tell people Drake's. So that's his business.
Yeah, that's his business.
But when we've been hanging out with Drake a few times.
Yeah, the few times we've hung out with him.
He's different when women are around.
Sure, yeah, he definitely changes it a little bit when ladies are around.
Well,
she talks about Munch. She's talking about guys eating her out and stuff. So maybe, Drake possibly could have gone down there and, he could have seen the landscape, and it might have appeared as if someone else had been munching her recently. And he was like, "Oh, I don't want to munch her if somebody else just did."
A lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, she's making a song about it, so odds are she gets eaten out a lot, or she just, maybe it's a really special occasion, and that's why she wanted to make a song to signify and commemorate when she gets eaten out, because it's it's like a special deal for her, so she wants to be like, I like it.
So in a way, eat me out. When she calls someone a munch, that's a good thing.
It could be a good thing. Yeah. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because she's just like, he's a munch, he eats me out, and yeah, that's not bad. I mean, she has a little bit of a sarcastic tone, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a blasé attitude towards oral sex. But that's cool too. That's fine, she's not taking a 100% stance on whether or not it's good or bad. She's not saying, one way or the other, eating out is good or bad. I guess it seems like she's trying to discredit whoever she's talking about in the chorus. She's like, yeah, he's a munch. He eats me for lunch, and
it kind of sounds like she's talking about this to her girls.
Yeah, she's trashing a guy to her girls.
And when they say that, it really means they secretly like the person.
Yeah, she's still talking about him. So yeah, so it's like she might be.
He was a munch.
Yeah, he's a munch. He
that
ate
stuff
me out.
that he liked to do. He liked to do it.
Yeah, she's like, he eats me out, but I'm telling you about it. I'm talking about it. She liked it. She probably does it again, I don't think she's complaining.
Trying to find a better munch is actually what she's...
Yeah, maybe she's like saying he's like a simp, like he does what I want. I tell him what to do. He'll eat me out if I want him to eat me out. So, it's really not decided one way or the other, That's why music and art are subjective, where it's like, the artist says something and it's up to us to, find meaning in their words.
Yep.
And, she's a smart person to some extent, so she's gonna capitalize on that ambiguity. She doesn't want to take a hard stance either way on is eating out chicks and kind of not taking these guys too seriously, poking fun at them, poking fun at their antics, so it's like it's just a nice all around thing that everybody can kind of take their own meaning from. And I think that's why it's important for people to just enjoy things, and for Ice Spice to keep doing what she's doing.
We'd hope so. She can't let this one person unfollowing her
really
get to her, because so many more better people are out there that can follow you if you stick with it.
Yeah, and you never know. Maybe Drake will start following her again. Maybe he will come out and be like, I made a mistake.
Probably after her next hit.
Yeah, he could be like, I dropped my phone on the ground, it hit a button, I didn't know. And he doesn't pay too much attention to the internet. You'd think so. That's what he says. So he's like, oh, I didn't even realize it.
Or maybe it's just like a way for him to get her attention because
it's working. She's getting more attention because it's a story that people are talking about. He unfollowed her.
Maybe this was something they discussed when she visited him.
Yeah, maybe when they hung out, he's like, what really works is when I unfollow you, because it does garner sympathy, and you get support when things aren't going that well for you. And so people might think like, oh, that's messed up, this guy unfollowing this girl. So it becomes a gender thing as well.
It's like, I gotta research this. Why did he do this? What compelled him to do it? Yeah, people make videos about it. This is just how Drake makes people, Yeah,
Drake is able to influence the culture and the world and, our daily lives by doing things, and we follow what he does, and we analyze it, and we question it. And there is no answers. Drake has not responded to why he's unfollowed her. There's been no official response from anybody.
Except your inside scoop.
Yeah, except our inside info and, the text messages we have between Drake where, he explained exactly why he unfollowed her. And, he has his reasons and we have our reasons. And so,
Yeah, if anybody does want a screenshot of the text, please email tips@tampanewsforce.com. We'll send you the links.
Yeah, if you want Drake's personal phone number, we have the ability to give that out. He gave us permission to
just share it.
Yeah, because he wants fans to have his number, and if you watch this, then he knows that he can trust you, because this is the only trusted source for Drake Ice Spice rumor information. But you try not to let rumors get too out of hand.
Yeah, you can't let those get out of hand.
No, don't let rumors get out of hand.
Because once you let a rumor get out of hand, there's nothing else that can be stopped, really.
Yeah,
those things, they're like a virus,
Yeah, you got to be able to control your temper,
and you need to get like some kind of vaccine for that. For rumors, and the vaccine to rumors is probably just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't give into it.
Don't do anything bad.
Don't give it your attention. Don't give it your energy.
Yeah, don't blame others.
Yeah, videos like this are pretty important. You got to stay up to date on commentary from pundits like us who dive deep and take an unbiased look at both sides.
And we've done a lot of research in like the last few years.
Yeah,
that
we
kind of backs up everything that we've been saying.
Yeah, we focus on the truth. We kind of block everything else out. If it's not, if it's not important and vital information, we just don't even consider it. So, it's just really important that everybody stays aware and conscious, and
don't sleep.
No, you gotta stay woke. You gotta fight the power. You gotta fight the oppressors, the tyrants.
Buy a gun. And survival kit, food.
Yeah.
Because the times are they're gonna get tough, man.
Defense is always important.
You're gonna need at least like 3 months of like food supply. Because it's about to get real out there.
You never know what's gonna happen. Daily life, you have no idea what changes, what's gonna stay the same. So that's just kind of like life itself is, figuring out
close to
what Ice Spice is
doing. Like Ice Spice is just the beginning.
Yeah, Ice Spice is just the beginning.
Like if we can look at, I'm gonna pull up a list of everybody that Drake follows.
Yeah, we're gonna read off all of Drake's followers right now for you guys.
And, so some of them are gonna, you're gonna be offended. And
yeah, just relax, buckle in.
Yeah, Champagne Poppy. Yeah,
Champagne Poppy. We're gonna read off all his followers.
He's following 2,863 accounts.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess not compared to how many follow him, but it's all relative, right? So
he knows every single one of the people that he follows.
Odds are, yeah.
That's the difference between.
Drake knows a lot of people. He's around a lot of people. He travels a lot.
You gotta follow a lot of accounts when you're Drake.
Audiences.
He doesn't have
the
luxury.
With the people. He connects to the youth. He texts Millie Bobby Brown.
This is actually Drake's, most used form of communication is his Instagram.
Drake communicates mostly through Instagram. That's his preferred method of.
So he follows Adult Swim. Which,
okay.
I'm also following.
There you go. Yeah, Drake likes Adult Swim.
We both like
a lot of people like Adult Swim.
I think that's it. That's the only thing we have in common.
Okay.
Adult Swim. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So he's probably watching Adult Swim like right now.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the first one you saw, do you think is it in alphabetical order?
I don't know.
Or maybe that's his most recent new follow.
Maybe I guess ASAP Nast.
That's another person he follows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like he's verified.
One of the ASAP rappers.
Yeah. Oh, he's followed by Real Tampa. Oh, that's
so we have a connection here.
Yeah, and Bog Witchin, we're also following.
Bob Witcham.
This is not Sarah Jessica Parker. That's some guy.
Some guy who's not Sarah Jessica Parker follows ASAP something who Drake follows. Yeah. And Real Tampa follows.
But why are we following him? Well, this guy actually follows Spitfire Comedy House in St.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, shout out to St. Petersburg.
Shout out to St. Petersburg.
You're 4 degrees of separation away from
Drake.
Yep.
And that's not that many.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just one follower.
Okay. So that was the first follower.
That's so crazy that you can just learn about so many people just from one follower.
Mm-hmm. So Drake follows, to recap, he follows Adult Swim. He follows ASAP Nast. ASAP Nast.
One word.
Okay, so those are the first two.
I don't know if that maybe it's something else. That's just the.
I don't know.
The handle.
Yeah. Who knows?
Next one, KLVDR.
KLVDR.
Whichever.
Whatever that is. We're gonna take a look now.
It's a director. Okay.
It's a director.
This stuff looks pretty sick.
So Drake likes adult cartoons. He likes maybe rap music.
And this KLVDR guy follows Joe Rogan.
Okay.
So that's a good.
So that's that's a little background on that person. So Drake follows somebody who follows Joe Rogan, and that's what we know.
Joe Rogan is quite popular. I hear.
Joe Rogan's a famous former reality TV show host. Who runs a podcast on Spotify.
He's also a hunter. He likes to
he's
also collect game meat.
Nutritionist.
He's very good at storing food for long periods of time, which is a thing that if everyone can get on board with this, we need to really stock up on supplies. The end times are coming.
He's one of Austin's most prominent residents.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least 3 to 6 months of food for every single person in America.
Yeah, learning to hunt and farm, sustain your own.
Those are just
foods. They're pretty important things.
Those are things that the next generation of people, we've kind of taken it for granted for a long time.
Yeah, we've taken for granted how accessible food is,
and it's going to be really difficult soon. So we gotta really stock up.
So we've got to hunker down and learn how to forage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so continuing with the Drake people that Drake follows.
So those are the first 3 people: Adult Swim, ASAP Nast, KLVDR. Next was
Tack Sick. Yeah.
Okay.
And his only post is Drake says he needs this song on all streaming platforms. Which is, I guess, his song.
Okay, so it's some sort of artist who Drake has taken a liking to.
It's like
maybe a similar Ice Spice scenario.
So this is just how powerful having a Drake. I would have never listened to the song live in the 6s.
Yeah, but because Drake follows the guy, now we know about it.
And 4,500 other people have, you know?
Okay.
And so this is how you find out what's going to blow up soon. You go through Drake's account.
You see who Drake follows.
Just like that, Taxic just got a new follow.
Taxic just got shouted out on this program right now. So that's nice publicity for him. We're doing what Drake probably wants. Mm-hmm. Drake probably likes that people do this and look at his followers. And
yeah, we take it seriously.
Yeah.
We're going to do something really special today. We're going to actually follow every single person.
Wow. That Drake follows?
Because to get into the real mind of Drake, why he unfollowed, you got to see what his timeline looks like.
We have to know every other person he follows and kind of live life as Drake would.
That's like how we would have like a full picture of like what's going through Drake's mind. You know, we're gonna get the same targeted ads.
Yeah, we're gonna see what he sees by following the people he follows.
Yeah, and not many people will go this far to.
No,
really...
but we break it down deeper than anyone would ever do because you know that's what's important. And you know, just really looking at these kind of things and studying this stuff is you know, for historical context. This you know, this is something that could be looked up later in time and people could, you know, it could help. It's like a time capsule for 2022 September 25th or
it's like a snapshot.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
of what's going on in the world.
Yeah, this is like a snapshot of this moment in time.
Because you know, this list can change at any moment, which is
this list could change at any moment.
So terrifying.
So that's just what it is at this moment.
Yeah, right now we have, you know, Winnie Harlow, shout out.
Winnie Harlow.
Yeah, Action Bronson.
Okay.
You know, Chris Joseph Brickley. You know, the really popular people.
Chris Joseph Brickley, sure.
You know Chris?
Yeah, we know Chris.
Chris Joseph Brickley.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's holding a basketball. Is he a basketball player?
Oh wow, he looks like a basketball player.
Or is this an AI? One of those AI people?
Yeah. Is this a real person or is it artificial intelligence?
Yeah, because a lot of people have been doing this artificial intelligence account thing. You've seen these really popular avatars.
Yeah.
With millions of followers. And I think that's the future of celebrity, you know?
Yeah. All computer generated pleasures. You know, because now that they know what we like, they can create something.
That's why they want us in the metaverse, because they want us to interact with these, you know,
they
bots,
want us,
you know?
Yeah. It's a good thing to interact with bots and, you know, give them our information.
Which is a very different relationship that I had growing up with bots. You know, growing up, we'd, you know, set 16 bots at medium on in one of those games,
like Perfect Dark.
Yeah, and then just run around shooting bots.
Yeah.
But now we're training kids to talk to these bots.
Yeah, I mean, BattleBots was a large part of my life, and that was, you know, one of the few modicrums of me interacting with bots. So it's good to you know that our relationship with bots has grown and changed over the years.
Yeah.
And now they're a large part of our lives, and
can't believe it.
Yeah, it's definitely been a rude awakening.
Yeah, they're making our art now.
Yeah, bots make our art. Bots make our food. Bots deliver our pizzas.
And we follow them.
Yeah, bot drones drop off my Amazon packages.
Yeah. Bots and drones. That's
you know, my hoverboard. I ride that to work every day. And yeah, you know, when it rains or if I got to go over dirt roads, you know, the hoverboard has some problems. But, you know, I think as we you know, get older and continue to develop this technology, soon, hopefully, I'll be able to, you know, maybe like an XL one wheel. Maybe like a real large one wheel.
Yeah, the one wheels, man, those things are crazy. Like,
yeah, the one wheels can really do it.
Yeah, especially like on terrain, every terrain.
Yeah,
like,
every terrain, one wheels.
You can turn it into like riding the perfect surf wave.
Yeah, it feels good to ride a one wave. It's like
grass,
a land
cement,
snowboard or
any terrain. You can throw any terrain at this, and it'll cruise.
Yeah, one wheels are known for being, you know, they're capable of handling things that, you know, that pop up around surfaces and stuff, and, you know, it's just it's important.
Yeah. So kind of going through it, looked like.
Yeah,
Drake just follows like a lot of people that play basketball.
Okay, so Drake likes basketball. Drake likes following basketball
he's
players.
Seen a lot of basketball on his timeline. So when you get interrupted with a song like Munch, while you're trying to watch basketball clips.
Yeah, Munch is a lot different than pro basketball, it feels like.
Yeah. Which it looks like just people playing basketball and some.
Yeah, it's not even pros.
They're practicing.
It's just people who play basketball.
Yeah.
So Drake's a fan of semi-pro amateur basketball.
He's probably like a scout, you know, scouting.
I could see that.
Basketball.
Yeah, he's probably scouting for the Raptors. You know,
this is a very kid-friendly, focused like account following technique. You know, if you have like a lot of people that, you know, depend on you to entertain their children.
Yeah, it helps to know what they're doing and how they live and stuff.
Because, you know, you have parents, they'll be like, oh, why are you following Drake? You're going to learn about all this terrible stuff.
But that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, because
that's just, you know, that's like a negative rumor, and that's a stereotype. And, you know, it's not true that Drake is doing anything wrong or, you know, telling you to live a certain way or do certain things. He's just, you know, he's just reflecting on his world around him, his existence. So things he says and does don't represent what your life has to be, and, you know, your life can be however you want it to be, and you can kind of just, you know, go from there.
Yep. So
yeah,
I think, you know, if anyone has any other scoops on people, like if you've been unfollowed by Drake,
let us know in the comments. Call us.
Yeah, we want to know why. What did you do to him?
Yeah, if you want, you know, the Munch remix with Drake on it, the unreleased track, we have that. We're gonna play it on our Twitch stream.
Yeah, because we only have like, we can only do like our own cover version of it.
And legally. We can't like put it up live because copyright issues and stuff.
So we have to kind of sing Drake's verse.
Yeah, we're gonna sing Drake's verse on Munch on Twitch.
Yeah.
At 12 a.m.
Definitely tune into the Twitch for that.
Yeah, hop on the Twitch, shout us out.
If you're seeing this at 12 a.m. Eastern time,
jump over there right now, and you'll probably still catch it because we'll probably be setting up for it still. Yeah. So we'll finish up reading the rest of his followers.
Yeah. So definitely a shout out to the Bree Marie Way, you know, South Florida's celebrity designer braider.
Is that who Drake follows?
Well, I guess Drake must be a client, you know?
Oh, wow. Drake's getting his hair done by a lady in South Florida.
And that same lady also does hair for, what's his name? This guy.
Who?
You know,
who's that? Riff Raff?
Yeah, Riff Raff.
Oh, wow. Drake gets his hair done from the same lady who does Riff Raff's hair. So that's a scoop. So we're probably the first to report on that.
Yeah. They get the same braider.
Yep. So, yeah. So thanks for tuning in.
Definitely
sub the chan if you get a second.
And don't forget to
donate crypto, give us gifts,
send us anything.
Yeah, ask us anything, send us anything.
It can be like remains.
Yeah, whatever you think fits in a
leftovers.
Package. Or, yeah, it's fine. We'll get it soon enough. Doesn't matter if it's spoiled.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the microwave and stuff, and we'll roast off whatever negative extremities are on it.
Yeah, it should be still edible,
Yeah.
We don't really know what mold does to the body.
No, there hasn't been enough studies.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that it's actually good for you.
Yeah, so if you're on international waters, they want you to eat mold. They would try and test the effect. It's these government bureaucrats.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many things the government has said is bad for you that turned out to be good. Mm-hmm. Marijuana, THC, CBD.
Lucy's.
The yellow parts of eggs. Yeah, they said that was bad for you.
So,
Quaaludes.
Not many people know the filters on cigarettes are actually edible.
Oh, you can eat those?
Yeah. After you're done smoking, you chew on it. It's supposed to clean off like the...
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's I believe that.
Yeah, but they're trying to phase out cigarettes because people stop eating the filter.
Sure. So they're trying to find a new way to
Oh, that's why they're banning
disrupt.
Juuls.
Right.
They want people to go back
They want us to stick to old school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. And you're going to see us real soon. Next wave. DC United fan fiction coming out soon. Mm-hmm. I got a new soccer themed romance book I've been working on. It's about a free agent who signs to the DC United soccer club, and he falls in love with a water girl, and it kind of develops over a few hundred pages.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to see that at Publix.
Yeah. We have an exclusive deal with Publix. They have the rights to the story. They trusted me. They gave me an advance, $200K advance for me to write the soccer love rom-com story.
Oh yeah, old women love reading your words.
It's true.
Yeah.
I have a lot of those gold ribbon stickers on books you'd see when we were kids. I got a couple of those on my books. So yep. Well, see you later, guys. That's
Goodbye,
the
everybody.
Spice Drake breakdown.
And if you want to be like Drake, follow Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Stream Munch right now. WorldStarHipHop.com.
And if you use the link below, we actually get an affiliate.
Yeah, we have an affiliate program with WorldStar.
Every time we send someone to WorldStar, we get like 2 cents.
Yeah, we get a couple pennies every time somebody clicks on WorldStar. So, see you later, guys. That's the Munch breakdown.